Hey everybody, Decepticon Doug here. So I just want to do a little unboxing video. I was actually going to just unbox it by just doing the normal opening box thing. But then I was like, yeah, you know what, there's some goodies in here. Why not share this with people? Today I am unboxing the Gaiares re-release for the Sega Genesis. Yeah? It begins. So, Gaiares was released on the Sega Genesis, but my understanding is it just wasn't a game that did very well, probably because the marketing was kind of wonky, and it does kind of command a higher price. Based on what I saw last time on price charting, not like horribly overpriced, but enough that it would make some people pause before picking it up. So, anyway, I thought we'd have a look at this, but before we even get into the contents of this box, I do want to mention that it came with a shirt. That's how you know how it's spelled, or that's how you know how it's said. Gaiares. Gaiares. Even though you might say Gaiares or Gaiares or something like that. Yeah, it's hard to say. But anyway, I'm not the biggest fan of the shirt itself, but there was no way to buy the package without it. Honestly, if there was an option to not buy the shirt, I would have taken it. But there was only one thing. It was a complete package. So. Yeah, currently loose cartridge for Gaiares says goes for about $60 US. So all in all, this was a pretty good for all that you get a pretty good deal for what I got it for. So let's open it up and take a look inside. Gaiares, there it is. All right, so this is the Japanese artwork. So if you had this game, or if you had a US version of this game, this is not what it looked like, but I think somewhere in here there is an example of the US version if you want to explore that particular nostalgic bubble. Although I do like this artwork quite a bit. Oh, yes. Oh, loads to talk about in here. Okay, first of all, certificate of authenticity. If in case you're wondering if I bought this authentically, I did, in fact, buy it authentically. You can tell because it's golden and shiny. From Retrobit. 270 of 6,000. So I think you get this either through Castlevania games or through Limited Run. I got mine through Castlevania. Alright, here's this dude. James Bunker. The one that claims to fame of this game is this guy right here. Because this is the advertisement for it in the American, I guess, magazines and stuff. Basically, yeah, this is the American advert. So, however, there you go. There you go. He came back to do the thing again and did a little questionnaire there, or a little interview. So that's kind of cool. The poster boy. And look, I mean, there's hope for all of us, is all I gotta say. There's hope for all of us. So yeah, you know, it's kind of a fun little piece of gaming history right there. Goes all the way to the other side. A little bit of information about the game. But that just kind of is, I guess, an exploration of the marketing campaign around the one guy who was the poster boy for whatever reason of this game. So there we go. Let's put that right there. Okay, and of course an instruction manual. I mean, you gotta have an instruction manual. This one is a full color manual with a story, the whole cast. Controls, how to play, game over, configuration menu, some more artwork. Very thorough, which I really appreciate. All what the buttons are, so that's great. Because again, it's kind of a lost art of instruction manuals. You know how it is. But I would have eaten this stuff up as a kid. Like this is good stuff. Oh, and there you go. And repeat all the Japanese stuff as well. Because that way, I guess they didn't have to create multiple copies for different regions. It's a shooter, so it's not like it really needs tons of instructions, but I love it when they just go the extra mile. Let's put that there. And then I think, if I recall hearing, you can flip the artwork around. Yeah, there you go. So if you wanted to, you could switch to the US artwork. It's a very different looking kind of game, as you can see here. Whether or not it represents the material, I do not know. I've never played it before. I will play it eventually. But there you go. I personally, actually, I like the Japanese one better. I gotta say. I don't know. It just looks like it's pulled right out of an anime. I mean, so does some of the content of the game, so I guess it's fitting that way. I like the more minimalist approach. You know, I think it just is a very good, it's a really well drawn picture, but it's like there's not tons to it. Where this is a lot to deal with. It's a lot. It's kind of cool. Like I would have loved that as a kid, and I still like it. But like, I don't know. I guess I just appreciate this more minimalistic style these days. Oh, and of course, the cartridge. Okay, so at first glance it looks black. Like, for example, when it's in there, it looks like a black cartridge. But you pull it out, it's actually kind of a gray translucenty color. So, like, see, you can kind of see my finger through it. So, it is not a pure black cartridge. So, that's pretty cool. I actually really like that. And a little spaceship at the back. Let's get that in focus. There it is. Yeah. Cool. So, boom. There it all is for you to enjoy. There's the contents of the Gaiares Special Edition. Plus, there's a shirt, which you saw earlier. So, there you go. It's right there. It's on him. So, thanks so much, everybody. Have a good one.